Hello and welcome to Teccles Cake. I'm Alex.
And I'm Chris.
And today we are reviewing the Lenovo Yoga Tablet.
2.
Pro.
Yes. Okay, right. This thing. Okay. Turn it on. Ta-da!
It's very big.
Yes, it's very large. So it's a 13-inch display.
Can I feel it? How heavy is it?
It's quite weighty.
Surprising. Oh, I was
So
actually about to
I've been
think
using
it's
it. I've been using it for a
surprisingly
few days now, getting used to it, getting a feel of it. And yeah, I mean, well, we'll start with build quality, right? So it's quite sturdy. I've got to say, it's quite decent build quality. You got aluminium here. Feels very sturdy. So it's quite weighty, but not too weighty. It's light enough to carry around. So build quality is very good. The screen is amazing.
It's really bright. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, very sharp. Very bright, very colourful. You got the camera. You got the speaker. You got this little guy.
So what does this do?
So this, I think, is why it's called a yoga.
Right.
I'm guessing, right? Because there's multiple positions you can do with it, right? So one of them, that's your stand, right?
Just normal.
So then you got obviously tablet mode.
Yeah.
Fine. Then you got some weird ones. You've got hang.
So.
Like a very expensive picture frame, essentially.
Yeah, or a briefcase, just walking around with it.
Which is a bit weird. And then there's the one, I think it's called tilt, so you can like lean it like that.
So because you have that, would you ever get a case for this? Would you ever have something that you'd want to protect the back of it?
Do you know, I don't think so. I mean, I've seen you can get like covers for the back, but to be honest, I've been just using it mostly in this kind of position to watch videos and things like that. It's quite a comfortable position.
Can you change that angle at which
you can.
it sits?
This little stand is quite stiff.
Oh, that's good.
You can do.
And it doesn't feel like you're going to break it any minute, which is probably, you don't want to have that from
very,
your
very
tablet.
sturdy. So moving on to processor. It has a quad-core processor. It's quite snappy, but I did notice a couple of times that, you know, switching between things, watching videos, all that kind of stuff, did lag and did slow down a little bit. But definitely adequate for my needs. 2 gigs of RAM.
Pretty good.
So yeah, I mean, all in all, it's not the best specs, but you know, it gets the job done. It was pretty good.
So obviously, you've got the stand function, things like that. Would you ever get like a keyboard function for it? Because it's obviously
quite try it with a keyboard. Tried it a bit like a laptop, like a replacement kind of laptop or something. The problem is, it's Android. The OS is Android, and it's KitKat 4.4.
Right.
So not the latest Android, but you know, pretty up there. The thing is, trying to use it like a desktop, there are some weird quirks with it. So you can't do things like highlight text. You have to double click an item and then drag the little Android bars out. Little things like that.
Yeah.
If you want to do things like copy and paste, it's not Control-C, Control-V, it's Android. So it feels a bit weird in that sense, but it could certainly do it.
Do you think that's something that you just have to get used to?
You could get used to it. I think it's a doable thing. Processing-wise, it's not going to be a great desktop or laptop replacement, but it could be done. Now here's the thing, is like that is kind of this device all over. It just feels a little bit niche.
I was thinking, like, is this the type of thing that you take into a work presentation? Because it's so big, because it's got such a big screen. Instead of going in with like a little Apple mini iPad, something like that.
So save this for later, right? But that is a good application of it. The thing is, it feels niche. One of them could be presentations. It feels like it needs like a little something, right? It needs a little something to make it special. It just feels like it's too gimmicky. And then they bring out this bad boy, which is a projector.
Oh, very cool.
On the end. So I'm
like that.
gonna demo this, right? Not that we've pre-prepared or anything, but
I'm still waiting for the day when holograms become a thing that we all just have on our phones. They project out. So I'm really excited by this. I know it's not quite a hologram.
So it's on now, right? And got a little something on the wall here. So it's a bit bright in here. It's a bit bright, but there you go.
So technically, you could dim your lights and project a movie up onto a white wall.
Put a movie on the wall if you wanted to do presentations, some kind of work thing. This stand is obviously I can't quite get that high enough, but you get the idea.
That looks really nice. What does that do to the battery?
So yeah, battery life wise, this absolutely kills it.
Yeah. How much time do you reckon you would get?
Well, I was using it from a full charge, and I think it lasted about a day. So you're talking like, you know, and I'm still talking like a work day here. You know, I'm talking like 8 to 10 hours. I think if you were using it a little bit more conservatively, you could squeeze about 15 hours out of it. But using the projector, you know, you'd cut that down significantly, I would imagine.
So not necessarily the best thing if you're in a massive work presentation, lots of money on the line, and then your tablet just cuts out.
No, make sure you charge it regularly and often. But yeah, I mean, I like the device. I do. Overall, I like it. I could see myself having one of these like in the kitchen, for example, just as like, instead of having a TV in the kitchen or something like that. It just feels like it's a little bit niche. It feels like it's got a few different niches which kind of come together to make it a decent device. Price-wise?
That's what I was going to ask.
Price-wise, it's £399. So a little bit on the expensive side, I'd say.
For a niche product.
Yeah, if you wanted a tablet, you could get a better tablet, and you'd probably pay less in the form of like the Nexus 9, for example. If you wanted a good laptop that could double as a tablet, you might want to spend a little bit more and maybe get something that's really decent, like a Windows Surface. So that's what I mean. It's a bit gimmicky, but all in all, Lenovo, good effort.
Is anyone else doing something like this with the projector? Is that the only tablet out there that has that?
I've not seen anything.
'Cause I've never seen it before.
I've not seen anything like it personally, and certainly not anything done this well. Another thing I should quickly mention is the speakers on the front, stereo sound, little bit of a subwoofer thing going on in the bar, so it has very decent sound as well. So watching movies and things like that, I've never seen anyone do it well. This is done pretty well for a gimmick. Go buy one. You might like it. Return it if you don't. Yeah. So you know, let us know if you buy one, what you think of it. If you've been thinking about buying one, you know, what reasons would you buy one for? What reasons wouldn't you buy one for? Let us know in the comments, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe and check back in for more tech-related content.